Hello, everybody. It's Kate Plays. Back to play some more Guadalajara Rainforest Conservatory. I hope you all are doing fantastic today. Let me know how your weekend's been. It is hot where I am. Um, Not even sure what I'm going to do in the zoo today, but let's hop in, check it out, and see what I might want to work on. I really need to redo some staff areas. I need to fix the front sign. Welcome back to the zoo. Lovely, lovely Guadalajara Zoo. I know the zoo's been closed for a while. And we need some keepers. All right, so let's see, what should we work on first today? What should we work on first? I'd like to stop getting those notifications. So we probably need to go ahead and begin signing some of these exhibits and doing some work here. And I'd also really like to work on the front entrance today. So those are the couple of things that I'd really like to work on in the zoo and take a look at today. So let's see how it goes. First things first, I'm probably going to speed through doing this assigning of the keepers and making sure that all of that is set up so we can stop getting annoying notifications. And then next, I think I want to work on the sun before moving on to our next exhibits. Alrighty, so here we are in the sped up footage and we are working through setting up some work zones, and we're going to go ahead and select all of the exhibits that we need in the work zone, and then we're going to go ahead and select some staff rooms and some other buildings to put in. In the future, this work zone will also hold the workers for the other reptiles on the other side of the river that we want to do in this area for the reptile and amphibian area. So I lay down a few. I know that these exhibits probably don't need that many, but it's okay. It's potential thinking for the future. We're going to go ahead and go in and make the animals happy now by putting in some layout items and some misters. I try not to do them all sometimes, but you'll see in some of the later ones I end up doing them all because they just make such minuscule of a difference. So we go in here, put a bunch of those. I'd like to build these habitats into the temple to make them look really built in, and make those 2x2, or the ones that are 2 by each other, into an exhibit that looks like one. So those are future plans still. Here I am checking the welfare, noticing I still needed to do the Goliath frogs. So I go in and make sure their layouts are nice. And then I'll check one more time, and I'm going to actually add in the golden poison frog because I had bought one male from the exhibit trade center a little while ago, but just didn't get the other female and the other male. So we're going to come in here, we're going to place them in and make sure they're nice and happy. So we're going to get their temperature right and then make sure they have some layout items. Some of them are just, they're so little that it's just like, why not put them all? Then we're going to add in 2 more female frogs to fix the social need of these animals. And we're going to head on over to the sign now. Actually, yeah, we throw some sloths into the trading center, some captive birth males, so that we don't have inbreeding. We probably need to put some population control on them and some of our froggos, because they're going to start recreating all those offspring. We are going to go hop on over to the sign now. now we're gonna delete the Zoologico and move up the Guadalajara and add on Rainforest Conservatory is our goal here. So I was checking which font I used in putting on that align to surface to make sure that I didn't have to start rotating all of these. I do like that other font, but I just didn't use it and I didn't feel like replacing it all, and I also did not want to impact the sign I made in Canva because I think the sign's font is pretty similar to this basic font. Not really worrying about alignment right now. You'll see I do that in just a moment. So just making sure I got everything, all the letters needed up there. Here I'm checking my spelling on our little sign. And now I do try to jump the speed just a little bit because now we're aligning meticulously all of these letters I just placed to try and make them look somewhat decent. I think what we could potentially do in the future is to not or make it look like it's a board kind of behind it, make it look like it's got some planks behind it and then put some lighting. That is something we could still potentially do in the future, so we'll do that. So I'm getting close to wrapping up the sign here now. We are going to go ahead and work on trying to color and align these appropriately. Looks like I forgot my Y. Getting them aligned in looking nice as I can with these long words. I should have grouped these potentially once I had them aligned. That's another pro tip, is to kind of group them. And I couldn't sync it in and do the coloring, so I had to do some more movement and then adjust the colors again and make sure everything looked good. I did cut out on accident a little bit of the coloring of Rainforest, so you'll see me color Conservatory here, and then I work on sitting it into the rock appropriately, and then I missed the ending part of Rainforest. That's okay. You're about to see the completed picture now. All right. So sign's done, and we got the exhibit done. That's, or not the exhibit, the staffing for the exhibit. So that's sweet. What's next? What's next? Okay. So we currently have the educational range for this speaker. And I currently don't have, do I just have orangutan speakers? Yes. Okay, so we need speakers for the gibbons. There's like park maintenance video, huh? So we need speakers for the gibbons. Alright, so I sped it up just a little bit as we go through adding on these speakers to the Lar gibbon habitat. Like I said just a minute ago, a little bit of just a park maintenance video. I'm actually going to go in and add these speakers and then decide to color one and then delete all the others promptly and replace it with a colored one because that's much easier and I should have done that to begin with. So you'll see that again this Lar gibbon habitat features a really cool dome that was built by Adam Up. Shout out to Adam Up. I just saw that Planet Zoo actually featured this habitat. That's kind of the center part of my exhibit on their Facebook page. Yeah, I just kind of showcase it right here. It's really beautiful. He did a really great job. I learned a lot about building domes or round shapes from him, so check it out. So now we have a little bit more education. We have a brand new sign. I think next thing I want to do is go ahead and work on the exhibit area, and actually create a it's aligning to surface all crazy, huh? Ooh. Okay, none of that. Get you peeking out of there. How cute. He's a little bit too far down. Look at that. Two little orangutans looking out over the exhibits. Okay, over the zoo. So we're gonna go ahead and call this one a maintenance video. And so we've done some maintenance to the zoo. We've got the exhibits set up and ready to go with keepers. We fixed this beautiful front entrance to say Guadalajara Rainforest Conservatory instead of the other name, and took care of some minor educational needs. Next episode, I am going to work on the amphibian and reptile area, making it look a little bit better and putting in our next exhibits there. So I'm super excited. Thanks for joining, and I'll see you in the next episode.